All aboard and welcome to our podcast, Goddess Shifts. Tonight's episode. Why do we all have to be so social? Social media and your relationships. For those of you who are returning, thank you for your continued support and welcome back. And for those of you who are just joining us, welcome. Goddesses and guys, remember that we are also available wherever you listen to your podcast, including Spotify, iHeartRadio, and everywhere else you get your podcast from. Or you can watch us here, see our beautiful faces on YouTube. And handsome, sorry. I'm Keely, the Soul Snatching Goddess.
And I'm Melinda, the Fact Goddess. FACKT. We want to thank you for joining our podcast tonight. We want you to like, share, and subscribe and bang the notification bell so you can be one of the first to be notified when we have new and improved episodes.
I am the beautiful and handsome Floyd God.
Come on, beautiful and handsome.
Listen, I had to make sure I corrected that because I had somebody tell me the other day, it was a guy, he was like, I'm so angry. I was like, what's wrong with you? He was like, people call me pretty like 3 times a day. I said, pretty? He said, yeah. I said, oh, well, I don't know what to tell you. I don't know what happened.
Nothing wrong with looking pretty. You just got to understand what these terms mean and be secure in your masculinity. They are all terms to like synonyms of beauty almost. So it is what it is. Call me pretty, beautiful, handsome. Call me whatever you want. Just don't call me black motherfucker.
Oh, okay. Well, you heard that. Bam. All right.
All right, Lord.
Am I the only one with shirt cam?
I got a shirt.
Oh shit! Now that's what I'm talking about.
What went on underneath?
I'm gonna go ahead and go first, real quick.
Ladies first is always.
Yeah, big myself up real quick. Mine just simple, limited edition, because that's me.
Well, I got my Hawaiian silky on, but underneath, the shirt that my people got me from Florida. It's where's left titty. It says, "No muff too tough. We dive at 5." So you see the little janky ass right there. And then I got this decal is super big on the back, but so Hawaii Diving Club, no muff too tough. We dive at 5. Dive in. It's a little dive club shirt. And then I got my Hawaiian silky on, I'm feeling real Miami Vice tonight. Real breezy. I got 2 of these now, so I'm trying to be groovy.
No muff too tough.
No muff too tough. Wow. We dive at 5.
Yikes. Is all I can say is yikes.
Right. No muff too tough.
Because I was not ready, but all right.
But I wish the buns had been, chocolato, but, hey, my family bought it. I appreciate it anyway. I might color it with a marker. I might color it brown with a marker.
Lord mercy, Jesus.
Whole mess. Welcome back, Fat Goddess.
Thanks.
You've been all around the world. Yeah.
I'm still in these world tour streets, but I'm here.
You're here. Yeah. All right. So social media can be used to stay connected to long-distance friends, family members, or improve communication with your partners, children, or even your healthcare professionals. But on the other hand, social media can lead to less quality and personal time spent with loved ones and relationship dissatisfaction. They can be related to pre-existing relationship issues, psychological conditions, but social media can have both positive and negative effects within your relationship. So tonight we'll explore a little bit of both. So we'll start with the negatives and we'll finish up on some good notes, on some positives. All right. So number 1, fuels functional impairments. People substitute social media interactions for face-to-face communication. And it may not only impact existing relationships, but also ability to form new relationships. Being uncomfortable or unable to form or engage in face-to-face relationships, and they replace it with in-person interactions with social media use. Instead of speaking directly to their partner about issues within the relationship, they vent to the social media world, and they allow their opinions and ideas to sometimes dictate the way they react, treat, and speak to their mate. What y'all feel about that?
Ladies first.
Right, got it.
Okay, you said a lot. What can you give me can you recap the question?
It's basically, do you feel that social media is basically kind of taking the place in some instances of face-to-face communication, where people go online and instead of them having a conversation with their partner about their issues, they go on Facebook and they say, y'all, let me tell y'all what this did and what this did about this and what y'all think about that.
Okay, so I just want to make sure I was lining up with what you're saying. So I literally, and I'm hoping I can find it. I literally got, I can't find it in my phone, so I'm sorry, but I'm gonna try to kind of sum up what it said. So one of my friends sent me a text and was like, what's your thoughts? We have these, like, you know, conversations and debates about different things. And lately it's been about comments made on social media. So our episode tonight is so apropos because I feel like this is really going on for real right now. So this young woman, I don't know how many children, but it's at least more than one. So we'll say she has 2 or more children with her man. Don't know if it's just a boyfriend or a husband. Don't know the level of their relationship as far as that goes. But they are together. She has a couple of children or more by him. She's planning a quote unquote family trip. She's like, I'm paying for me, my children, and you. If you want your other child to go, then you need to handle that bill. So she went to social media and said, was I wrong or am I wrong for the way that I feel? So when my friend sent this to me, my first thought was, why are you posting this on social media? This needs to be a conversation with your man. And it sounds like a bit of a blended family situation. This may have been something y'all should have broached long before you actually planned the trip, like in conversations with each other about what we're going to do and not do with our children, you know, to get some common ground about what I feel like I'm responsible for versus what I feel like you're responsible for. So, you know, this was actually a recent post. I'm not sure on which social media was posted, but she wanted the public opinion. And for me, I was like, the public opinion don't matter because the public opinion don't live in your house. You know what I'm saying? But when you put it out there, of course, you're going to get the public opinion. So that's just like a very recent example of how social media can, you know, negatively affect your relationship, because of course there are going to be comments that I'm sure she doesn't like. But you put yourself out there for it.
Well, I know, I feel like she tried to put it out there because she felt like somebody was going to back her. Yeah, girl, you don't need to be paying for that other child
right
on no trip. That's what she really put it out there for. The problem is, it's
but you still want
as well, so you're gonna get both sides.
Yes.
And sometimes, and a lot of times, that shit backfire on you. You thought you was gonna get all this great support, and they trash your ass.
Exactly.
You wrong.
Exactly.
Because number one, I'd have a problem when you put it on there. If that was my baby daddy's girlfriend, because now at this point I feel like she might be mistreating my child. Because Why is we separating everything? If y'all together, y'all together. And she's supposed to take you when she take your children and all of that. So what are we doing? Now we got to have a conversation.
So it's a domino effect. Like it's gonna be layers of issues that follow your one post on social media.
Yeah. I don't know. I mean, I'm just saying it's a lot of they put it out because they want somebody to back them. They don't really have an argument or a leg to stand on, probably.
But sometimes it is they just want opinion because they don't feel they can't stand on what they did.
Yeah.
So like they want a popular opinion. But I guess I'm using that as a recent example, but I guess for me personally, I would say if I were in a relationship, that would be a problem for me because you don't need to go to social media. You need to talk to me. We need to resolve this in our household because social media ain't paying our bills. Social media ain't taking care of our kids or whatever, whether they have kids or not. When you go to social media, I do feel like overall it has a negative impact because everybody's not going to be okay with what you did or agree with what you did.
Yeah.
Or like you said, back what you did.
And also, it's going to be a lot of people talking about, oh, so you good paying for a man to go on a trip? But you,
Yeah.
It's a whole lot of
that domino effect. It's going to be a whole bunch of layers to it after you make that.
Tell her ass up, and I hope they do. But anyway, they ain't got nothing to do with me.
So like I said, even if it's no children and it's whatever type of post, you're opening yourself up for the popular public opinion. And like you said, it may not always go your way. So that's how it has a negative impact on your relationship.
Well, I smell this rare air that I'm in right now. Excuse my language, mother, if you're watching, I'm sorry. That bitch ain't shit. First and foremost. Because the moment that she decided to put that on social media, she was like, I mean, to an extent, she was validating her bullshit.
Yes.
That's it. Like, people not accountable for the BS they be on. You know, if y'all together, like you said, the kids are the kids. So if you was going to pay for 5411 of them kids, you could have paid for 5412 of them kids. You just on some BS, and it's probably stemming from something else personal you got going on, but you needed the validation from social media, and then you wonder why you're going to be by yourself with the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 ass motherfucking kids you got. So, you know. BS, man, it's a problem. But yeah, so I agree. Like, she knew she was on BS already. Like, that ain't how people operate. She was just looking for validation of her BS.
Wholeness.
And so now if things go awry, as a result, she can only blame herself. Because people know when they put stuff on social media, like you said, it's going to always be those 1 or 2 people that's going to agree with your BS, and then the other people that's going to give you the. It's like a pie chart. It's like these people gonna support your BS. These people gonna give you the moral high road. These people are gonna be devil's advocate. These people are not gonna. They're gonna be kind of carefree with it. Like, you know, you're gonna get this gambit of different opinions. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, you was just trying to get likes with your funky ass.
Yeah. And then you're gonna get baby mama opinion.
Right.
If she might jump on your post, so that's gonna cause a whole nother.
And that just feeds into you not wanting to do nothing for the kid anyway, because you knew what you was doing. People be knowing what they be doing, but they
know what they're doing.
They trick themselves and lie to themselves. You know what I'm saying? Like, they be constantly gaslighting shit, and then when they burn, they be like, "Well, I didn't know it was going to be that way." Yes, you did, funky. That you know.
I don't know why she reacted that way.
Right,
exactly.
But
I ain't never been never nice.
That you got a can of kerosene, gas, accelerant, and everything. I don't understand why it caught on fire. I was just sitting here.
Number 2, decreases quality time and relationship satisfaction.
My God.
Keeping up with the Joneses. Excessive social media use can negatively impact quality time, create conflict, and reduce relationship satisfaction. So let's get a little scientific. During a 2021 study in the Sage Journals, study researchers used Instagram and the app's time tracking capability to learn more about the connection between social media and relationship satisfaction. They found an increase in Instagram usage led to a decrease in relationship satisfaction and an increase in conflict and negative outcomes. Furthermore, the dissatisfaction, conflict, and negative outcomes triggered an increase in almost addictive use of Instagram. So they basically, once they started seeing that somebody else's relationship was a little bit better than theirs, they got on a little bit more to look for some more.
Or they saw somebody that was better than theirs. That's what it really was. You being bombarded
also, with self-esteem issues, they can arise when people are posting about their relationships on social medias. People might feel left out or feel that they're not as important if they're not being shared on social media. So they're like, why you don't ever post me on your pictures? Why we Instagram relationship official?
Because if you post me on your social media, I'm going to end up having sex with all of your friends because they're going to I'm just joking, but I'm just saying these things happen. These things happen. I'm just joking, but these things happen.
Oh, ooh, 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 ooh. Mm-mm.
You know what?
Some people think their lives are not as good as their friends.
Mm-hmm.
And they'll withdraw from the relationship. They feel that they're not good enough.
You know, people have real psychological trauma because of social media. Like there are people that I know that have literally said to me, you know, I be on social media and I be seeing all these people and I be like, what am I doing with my life? And I always give people this example. I can't think of this dude's name, but it started with a D or something. Like this dude he drove a Hellcat. He had like all this highfalutin expensive clothing and all of this stuff, right? And one day this lady was messing with him and he would never bring her to his house. So she followed this mind, right? Why this mind was living in a public storage. He was living in a public storage. And when she opened the public storage unit up, he had all the fly clothes, had his car parked in the motherfucker there. This was one of them deluxe public storage things right there. But I was like, well, damn, where's the toilet? And I ain't washed his hands. But wasn't none of that in there, but he lived in there. So
at the gas station.
Wow. You know, I can't. But he
like if you go to a pilot, you know, you can do the shower.
I'm not washing my rooster in the same shower with Bubba Ray. But they put on this facade of a lifestyle, and that's not what they live in. And you know, hey, the little things you take for granted that you think you ain't got, these people on social media wish they had. It's really a facade. Like it really is.
Yeah.
You know.
I tell people all the time because a lot of people like, oh my God, you always going places, you always doing stuff. I'm like, I'm really not. You only see what I post.
Right.
And you don't see them other 6 or the 7 nights that I'm looking at my bedpost that I'm sitting here watching TV laid across my bed by my damn self. You don't see that shit. You see me when I go out. That's when I post. I'm not posting myself in my bed talking about, oh, here another night, chilling out watching Stranger Things.
Y'all don't see the nights when I got my robe on and I'm reenacting that scene from Silence of the Lambs, where the dude be like, ooh, ooh, because I do that. I got the robe. I do that. Because I have the robe. I do that. I tried to do the tuck, but it hurt, so I couldn't do that part. But I did everything else. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Sure did. I ain't got no say in my couldn't tuck that much, but I did the dance.
I was gonna say that it opens up the whole compare and contrast thing on a whole different level. Because before social media existed, men or women could do things in their relationship that would be valued, respected, give you the ooh ah moments, would be considered as thoughtful. Right. It didn't necessarily have to be expensive. I think that's one of the biggest things with social media is that whole financial level of what you do for your partner. celebrities take up a lot of social media. If you don't have celebrity money, you can't do what celebrities are doing. You can't take your man or woman or a celebrity date. That's not even realistic. You have nowhere near their income.
They're gonna go broke doing it.
So they go broke trying to do it. They get depressed trying to do it. It's so many things that make this a negative impact, because it's like, you're not Beyonce and Jay-Z. Beyonce and Jay-Z are Beyonce and Jay-Z. So you can't look at her her Maybach that he bought her and be like, why you didn't get me a Maybach? Girl, you won't see that in your lifetime with the salary I make. You know what I'm saying? Like, people really have those unrealistic expectations, start doing the contrasting and comparing, and then feel like their relationship is lacking because you're not rolling up with the Joneses.
Well, that's the thing. The more money they got, they don't really put it out there all that much. If you notice, like, I know that Jay-Z might do something very special and some shit for Beyonce, but you don't hardly see them on social media talking about, this was the night that I made. It's an event that they're going to, or something special that's happening, and they only showing you a snippet. They ain't show you all the shit.
But they don't even
go broke trying to get to it.
They don't even have to do it though. Somebody else might say what happened. Like,
I know.
You got your Hollywood Unlocked, for instance, or your, what's that other one? TSR? Is that the right initials?
I think so. Shade Room.
It's 3 of
Shade Room. TSR.
Yeah.
All of that. I'm just saying, it on social media, there's a way for somebody to get on there and try to compare what's going on in their relationship to what they hear about or see about on social media.
But people with real money don't even floss like that.
No.
And I would just like to say, damn you, social media, because I was the creator of the car date. And for many, many years, all it took was a ride down Lakeshore Drive and a 6-piece wing from Harold's. And I was in the game. But you social media flossers get on here, want to take girls all out to eat and stuff. This was $75 or more. You understand what I'm saying? When I was winning with the car date.
I didn't say this on previous interviews. It shows, don't take me on no motherfucking car date.
The car date.
We're going on a goddamn car date.
But you know what though? I think the car, I mean, just all jokes aside, like I'm really joking, but I'm really not. But all jokes aside, the car date is for like when you already in something.
Now I can take it when we already in something. Yeah, you are like, car date then, but when you trying to court me, you're not taking me on no damn car date.
No. Car dates are for a certain level of individual. If you know that this is not going to be something substantial, car date. But if you got like a significant other stuff, you know, you like for me, you know, a guy, you take your lady, you go take a ride, you know what I'm saying, play some music, y'all chill, you know, depending on what you're doing. If you're in a relationship already, you know.
Yeah.
So yeah, but I digress. 6 piece, Harold, 6 piece.
I need a 10. Fuck a 6.
Damn. Look how she gonna win her back home. Inflation is something else. But anyway, that's another show. Sorry.
All right. So also in me looking at some of this stuff, I've found some new terms. So do y'all know what phubbing is?
F-U-B-B-I-N-G?
P-H-U-B-B-I-N-G.
No, what is that?
It is the act of snubbing a person in a social setting by focusing on one's smartphone. For example, if two people are sitting down face to face in a conversation and one continues to scroll on social media apps, check notifications, that person is phubbing you.
Girl, when I tell you I've been phubbing and didn't know it.
You know, you people kick you in your chest for shit like that.
And then be like, I'm sorry, what you say?
I never done that to nobody. I ain't never done that.
Oh God.
I mean, I think multitasking, but phubbing, no.
Are you truly multitasking?
Because I don't purposely like. Because for me, if you talking to me and I don't want to hear what you're talking about, I'm from Chicago, so I do. Oh, that's crazy. That's crazy. That's crazy. Like I just keep saying, that's crazy. That's crazy. For real? Wow, that's crazy. Like I do that. But I was
but she's specifically talking about using social media.
Right, I'm just saying, like my point was,
he's never done that. His alternative.
I've never purposely
but what you talking about?
Someone.
That ain't even just a Chicago thing. I've done that too. Like,
I'm just saying. I mean, I don't know about that.
You can slide them verbally too, for real.
But I ain't never like just been looking on my phone like. While they talking. That's crazy.
I only do that if we've gotten into a conversation and I done told you I don't want to have this conversation right now because I know my mouth is reckless. So I will pick my phone up and
I ain't never done that.
This is so funny to me. I'm enjoying it because now I can be like, I'm fubbing you.
I don't give a fub.
I thought it was going to be a sexual term, actually. I was like, fubbing. This might be something.
This is wonderful.
I thought it was a sexual term.
This is wonderful.
Number 3, it provides an avenue for infidelity-related behaviors.
Yes, it does.
So this is also a new term. It is social media infidelity-related behaviors. They have made an abbreviation. It's SMIRB.
Smurf.
What? Say it again.
SMIRB.
Smurf.
Social media infidelity-related behaviors.
Just say Smurf. I'm with Floyd. Say Smurf.
They make acronyms out of any damn thing.
Everything.
Listen, the internet wins. I don't care what y'all say.
That's crazy.
You is fubbing and smurfing around this show. Yes.
We went from swagging and surfing to fubbing and smurfing.
Yeah.
I fub, I smurf, I fub, I smurf, I fub, I smurf. Crazy. Damn.
If you give me that. If you give me that acronym again.
Smurf. Somebody say something like that to me, I will kick them in their chest. You're smurfing me. Kick you straight in your chest.
God. Oh,
God.
Melinda, somebody's going to say, excuse me, are you fubbing me right now? Are you fubbing me right now?
I really think that should be a sexual term. Like, fubbing just sounds very sexual to me. And I just think that fubbing should be a sexual term. I think they wasted that.
It's smurfing.
It's a phone smubbing. So it's
fubbing.
Oh, God.
Fub sound like some weird jacking off or something like that. He was fubbing himself. He was fubbing. Or smurf like that too, though.
And then I'm gonna be like, "Hey, are you fubbing me?
Are you fubbing kidding me?"
It sounds like you should be in the category of spooning.
What the fuck?
Wow. Internet cheating.
Yeah.
Smurfing.
Mm-hmm. Look how long the acronym is. That's just too long. Acronyms are supposed to be like 3 or 4 letters tops.
Yeah, like FBI.
We talking about smurfing.
Smurf.
Okay, socially. Tell me what the initials mean again.
Social media infidelity related behaviors.
Girl, that is amazing.
So that would be communicating with the alternative partner.
Mm-hmm.
It can also lead to relationship dissatisfaction, breakups, and divorce. Social media provides such an avenue for those behaviors. And on the flip side, it's also easier to document those behaviors and get caught.
Look, let me tell y'all something. I used to watch Couples Court. I still watch the reruns.
I was just watching it today.
God,
they have something else in common. The black dude who be super geek to catch their ass up, with over the glasses. I call him Gung Ho Bro, right? Because he be super geek to get him up. It's people out here like that.
I pulled their social media. It was 1,000.
Right. How do you gonna believe it? But he can't hide nothing from me.
Look, they deleted all of the information before actually giving me the password. But of course, with the forensic science, we can go back and pull all of those deleted.
I know nothing can be deleted. I just live my life one way. Please. I live my life one way.
There cannot be a man that does that for real.
Yes.
I call him Gung Ho Bro. He be
Oh
my God.
And if they have like a picture, he'll print it out and give it to the judge.
He tried to delete 746 texts from the last 2 years, but I found all of them with timestamps. I even put it in Technicolor so you guys could see it. 1080p.
Look, and they be like, he'd be like, and then he had a video. Here's the stills of the video, and pass it over to the judge.
And he'd be geek, and then they play that music, boom, boom, like your ass.
Oh,
that paternity court be killing me, boy. Paternity court.
That is nuts.
The
my
best.
2 shows. I watch them reruns faithfully every day.
Oh my God.
So I started living my life a little righteous with the cell phone thing because it ain't worth it. It ain't worth it.
Oh
so
my God.
You go through my phone, you ain't gonna find it.
Yeah. Them wives, they be like, I put the tracker on the phone. He didn't know it. And he said he was going to the store and it's 1.2 miles away. But then I see him, he's pinged over here in a whole nother neighborhood.
You talking about the old girl with the veneers, the old lady with the veneers and the wig with the big old booty. She's like, but he was at the hotel. Google my best friend. I said, so is the dentist with them thick ass veneers she had in her mouth. But anyway,
I'm so sorry.
But yeah. So I don't now I got stuff in my cloud from years and years and years.
But that stuff is dated, so you're good.
Yeah, it's old.
No, why are you doing that type of search though?
Cause these people ain't got nothing else to do. Don't you know we live in the internet age? They gonna find something.
I'm just saying. Well, then we don't need to be together. That's crazy.
Look, I feel like this. If you in a relationship with somebody, you dating somebody, and you feel like you need to go through their phone, just walk away, man.
Yeah.
Because you
like
just walk away. The moment you be like, you know what?
What he said, walk away, man. What's that movie?
You just need to walk away. Walk away.
What's the movie?
Hustle and Flow. Hustle and Flow.
Yeah,
Hustle and Flow. Once you got to look in their phone, man, you just need to walk away. Because it ain't no reason that you don't trust them, man. Just walk away. If I feel like if I get in a relationship and I got to go through your phone, if I feel like I got to go through, I'm out. I'm just gonna be like, you know what? This ain't working, man. I got to do something, man.
Listen.
Stop my demo or something.
Because at the end of the day, if a person's gonna cheat, they're gonna cheat.
Don't cheat. You can't stop.
Because they're a cheater. That's what they do.
Hey.
So it ain't no sense in you stressing yourself out. You just have to decide what you're gonna do when you do find out. Because you're gonna find out.
Like
the more you look, the more you're liable to find something. You gonna find.
And like the
and
old
stuff like that tends to fall in people's laps when they're not looking.
Hey, old folks will always say, you find out more when you're not looking.
Yeah.
And old folks also say, old men tell young men, a pole will not outlast no hole. So ain't no sense of you coveting that thing. Just be good to it. Do what you got to do. And if she love you, she gonna be with you. But you can do 50 push-ups and that mother should go deal with somebody else. So don't think what you're doing nothing. Just do the right thing. And if she with you, she with you. But a pole can't outlast no hole. That's the realest shit I ever heard in my life. Old man told me that.
So, well, okay.
Wow.
That's true.
Ooh, shoot.
That's true. You can run a pole through a hole all you want. It won't wear out. I digress. I digress. Anyway, back to Smurving. So Smurving is basically like you sexting and all that stuff.
Yes, or it can lead into an actual relationship with somebody. So not just you sexting or texting somebody, but you actually acting on that. Listening up, listening stuff.
When as far as like dating sites, I don't know how it is on the male end. Because I'm a female seeking a male on a dating site. Let's clarify that.
Foolish trash.
But men will often be like, do you have a video camera? That's like one of their first questions. And it's like, well, damn, can you find out what age I am or where I'm from or something first? And so for new people that might be listening, don't be surprised if somebody asks you if you got a video cam and be like, why don't we FaceTime or why don't we do or whatever? And then the next thing you see is a penis.
But you know, but some people FaceTime too because they, you know, it's so much seafood out here, so many catfishes. So people FaceTime.
Yeah, that's true.
I understand what you're saying, but I'm telling you, on the female seeking the male end, it ain't got nothing to do with catfish because I'm not looking at you. I'm looking at your penis.
I wasn't even on a dating site. I was just on social media, and you know how Instagram and Facebook can let you do calls to a person because you don't have a phone number. Dude had my phone number. He did little messaging stuff up on my thing. Video called me, and as soon as the video came up, that's all I saw.
Look, you have to disable that. I had to disable my calls from Instagram. I had more monkey in my DMs than the Brookfield National fucking Zoo. Do you hear me? I didn't even know these people. I was going to just be Shaquan, monkey, Boone Shika, monkey. Like, I don't even know you.
Why that name gotta be Shaquan and Boone Shika?
I would open my DMs at the motherfucker. It was that much monkey in my motherfucking DM.
So it goes on the male side too.
That's messed up. Oh, I ain't no brothers. The brother sent me something. I had to go whoop his ass.
No. I'm saying you're saying on your side you get vaginas sent to you on a regular basis.
Yeah, that's crazy.
So that's murder.
But listen, that makes it so much harder for somebody like me because a dude assumes that all women are okay with just sending their stuff out on the regular.
Or like all women are still okay. Yeah, it go both ways. It go both ways.
I'm not doing it.
Make me nervous. Because we live in a very heavy STD age and all that. So I don't understand why people feel like if you send your personal parts to somebody, what makes you think that they gonna entice them to lay down with you? Because that means you done that and probably a whole bunch of other stuff with everybody else.
Smurbin.
Man, probably got some smurbin on your Durban. Pull your panties down, it'd be some herbin on your smurbin.
No, I don't understand. I don't get it.
Which even that goes back to the comparing and contrasting. What a nigga on Instagram sent me. Why won't you do that?
Listen, because the dude, he was just like, so you gonna send me a picture or what? And I was like, you can see all the pictures you want of me on my social media, which is where you contacted me at. What else do you need to see? He was like, oh no, I'm talking about some tits and ass. I said, oh, you got the wrong one, buddy. You might want to press on. I'm not that chick.
Well, you know, some ladies been getting creative. They be taking like the fat rolls out of the back of dude's head and screenshotting.
You can do right here in your arm.
Right here, make it look like a booty. Yeah, they do that. Yeah, they do that.
But guess what? I'm not doing none of that. I'm
just saying it's hilarious.
I don't want you to attach that to me. However,
can't be at the crib smirving, looking at pictures of an elbow, smirving himself.
Yeah, they all excited for no reason.
Smirving. What the fuck?
Smirving. All right. So now we're on to the positive. Or what we can possibly say is positive.
Yeah, I'm interested in this.
It's not a lot. So it says helps boost connectivity. I know you may be thinking, how, Sway? But social media used appropriately and has a positive impact on social connections. If you are in a long distance relationship, social media can allow your partner to stay in touch. They can use updates. They can see updates about others in your lives, like your friends that are important to you or events that you went to that they weren't able to attend. It also provides ways for people to video chat in real time. So that's the flip side of the immediate penis and cooch. To see your loved one in real time because they're not there.
Immediate penis.
I mean, it was like I flipped the thing up and it was like bloom, and he was already like mid whatever. And I was like, oh. And then he didn't even say nothing. Like I sat there to see if he was gonna say something, and then he finally said, "Are you enjoying this?"
Incoming call from Penis.
And I was like, "What?" And he said, "Are you enjoying this?" I said, "I did not expect this." He was like, "Yeah, a good surprise." I said, "Oh, that's what this is."
Did I say it was a good surprise?
I said, "Okay." I said, "Well, I don't like these type of surprises. You can keep them." So he was like, "Oh, you don't like what I'm doing?" I said, "No, sir. Don't call me again with this mess."
He probably said, "Well, it's hard for me to hang up at this point."
Oh no, he had been
so ignorant.
He had been so into it. He had been so into it. I guess prior to him deciding to call me, he was there.
Oh, he worked himself up. So he was in mid fub.
It was immediate penis. I'm like, bam, like, bam, oh, so whoa. Funny. And then as soon as that he hung up and didn't call back. I was like,
because he probably had done something to himself at that point.
I'm sure. I didn't
like,
want it.
That's deep, man.
I didn't want it.
Baby, y'all are too funny.
Immediate penis. That is funny as hell.
Immediate. It's like bam. Jesus.
That's what I'm saying though. That smurfing is real.
You know what though? I made it my mission. I'm buying a camera this year. At some point this year. I think it's important that we go back to taking pictures, because I think we've gotten too deep into the whole, hey, I'm here. Hey, I'm there. Hey, I'm doing, like, if you really break it down, like, unless you got, because like you could send pictures to each other, like you don't really have to put it online. I just want to get back to the pictures. I think
so. Let me tell you what I just did. Right. Yeah. There's, even though I still take pictures at places with my phone, there's a thing called free prints where you can do 85 free pictures a month, and all you pay is for like shipping, and it's like $1.99. Okay. So I do that, and I put those pictures in my photo album. Mm-hmm. So I've captured it.
Right. That's what I want to get back to. I want to get back to just taking pictures.
You just want to take old pictures.
I just want to take pictures with a camera. Like, I don't even want to use no phone no more. I just want to take pictures and have me a scrapbook or something, because I think about, like, when my mom used to show us photo albums, or my grandma show us photo albums, and the feeling I got looking through those photos, you don't get the same feeling doing it digitally. Like, you would flip the pages and look at those physical photos. I don't know what it is, but it's a difference. It's a stronger feeling when you're looking at these pictures as opposed to digitally. It's crazy.
Yeah, I got a photo album right here on my floor right now.
And then that way Mark Zuckerberg don't own your shop.
Listen, and also with that, like I said, so media and the cloud and all of that stuff is great, but everybody is putting all their memories there. And what happens if anything happens to that shit?
If it crashes, it's over. And that's another thing. Like, I don't want, because what happened in 20 years? We might not even have social media in 20 years. Be messed up.
Or it done moved on to something else, and all your old stuff is over there, and we at something else.
I.e.,
like with MySpace.
I'm just gonna say, i.e., MySpace.
Time. Look, we thought CDs was gonna be forever. I still got Crate with about 200 CDs. They still work too, and I ain't getting rid of them.
You're not gonna do it?
Nope. And I play them.
Do it for the vine.
I got a CD player in my truck. And sometimes I got a 6-disc CD
Look how you doing it like na 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 na
in my truck. And I play my CDs whenever I can. Master key, everything. Where the hot girls at? Right here. Man, the truck.
Suck it now.
Wow.
They get rid of my CD. But yeah, it's something more powerful about a physical picture. So yeah. But I digress. Back to the smurfing and fubbing.
All right. So this one is So it says help to improve communication. Sometimes using a text through an argument may help people communicate better through writing. It also allows the person time and space to formulate the right words when a face-to-face conversation can prove to be difficult.
No, it don't.
Now, of course, there's a flip side to that because you cannot read a person's tone in text. And sometimes what you say can be misconstrued. And hence again, we got a problem.
So I watched this series called The Chi, and there was an episode recently where they're high schoolers. So this boy likes this girl, and he asks if they can. I don't know if he asked they can go out sometimes, or he asked can they communicate. He asked her something, and she was like, "Oh, and by the way, I only communicate by emojis." And I remember thinking, what in the... So it's funny that you say this because there are people that's the only way they communicate. So I don't know if that actually improves communication. Now, there are general emojis that I think most of us are like, oh, that means happy, that means sad. But what if she get to, mixing emojis together and want you to figure out what it is going on inside of her head?
This.
Cause y'all seen the new meme where they're sending like random stuff and say this is what it means. So they like if we in church and I send you and it's like a flat shoe, it said this means you singing flat. It's like a whole set of.
I know what you're talking about. Like if I send this, I'm telling you.
I'm saying it, yeah.
I need you to forward me that. I haven't seen
it. The emojis is just their way of stealing hieroglyphics, but I digress.
Jackie said, I don't think men really read those long paragraphs in text.
I agree.
No.
As a man, I must say we do. And that's what I wanted to touch on real quick.
Do you?
So, yeah, listen. Here's the funny thing. I used to date this lady, right? Some bullshit. And instead of communicating, like, I be saying, like, motherfucker, I'm right here. Like, why you just don't come to the house and talk to me? Why you just don't call me on the phone? But then you get, and I used back in the day, we always let our alerts go off. We didn't have silent then. We
right.
So my shit would be like, it'd be a whole fucking racket, and it'd be just miles of it. And then they'd be texting mad, so they'd be like, I don't understand why you eat up or and start getting kind of off because they be typing too fast. So it'd be all these messed up words and shit, but they be cussing and you be reading through all that shit, and it'd be like, you just wrote the fucking Iliad on my damn phone. You know what I'm saying? Like,
oh my God.
I read it, and what it do for me, it just get me real mad. And then I do ignorant shit like this. I be like, I respond like, I did. Okay.
Oh, God.
Yeah, that's a piss-offable offense if I'd have typed the whole paragraph and you can't give me one word.
Right.
Let me give you one better. I had a cousin, when she would send text messages, this heifer was so petty. She got on the computer to type it because it was just that fucking long, and she wanted to make sure she got everything that she wanted to say right, and would type paragraphs.
You talking about the spell check?
Then would send it by text message. I said, girl,
that's a damn shame. Oh God.
Why?
That's a damn shame. Now I have the ability to text the way I talk. So people, when they read my text, they can kind of get the tone that I'm speaking in, because I kind of write the way I talk. So like if I'm emphasizing a word, I'll put it in caps. Like people who know me when I text, they know how they can understand my text or the way I talk. So, but I ain't writing no Iliad for no damn body. So
she did.
We done got old and now, so I don't get no text like that no more. So by the time you type, just call me, man. Just call me. I
don't want to type all that stuff because I feel like you're not gonna read it.
I actually read it. I read. You know why I used to read them long texts? Because I grew up in a house full of women, and so I understand how women operate. So I know that from growing up in a house full of women, it's very important to pay attention because these things can come back. So I would always read them and take notes so that way if they brought something back, I'm like, passage number 7, section 6, line 42 said, black motherfucker, you know what I'm saying? So my mama was a my mama is a professional.
If you say that again,
I would say, hold on, because according to passage number 7, line 46, sentence 22, like because my mom was a professional, so she used to do a lot of writing for her job. So I used to I grew up with that pay attention, read, take notes, So dealing with women, it was just always just when I get them aliens like that, I would let me read this shit. Because it be key points that they gonna come back to. Because half of that shit y'all don't remember. It be just key points that you gotta catch. So
and I'll be like, I ain't say that.
Right. Now, yes, you did. And then I screenshot that shit. Then you said it right here. And thank God you can write on text now because I circle that shit. Here you go, right here.
Yeah, circle it.
Matthew chapter 6, verse 20.
Put it in red with a star. Point to it.
Stanza 46 with the footnote 22 in the back. This is what you said. So yeah. I read them.
So this is the last one, and it's a little weird. It can aid in sexual gratification.
That's bullshit.
Concerning romantic relationships, social media might actually help partners achieve sexual gratification, from posts about sexual positions to try, and even ways to create a romantic environment. Also, pornography consumption on social media. In a 2019 study at Cambridge University involving 379 participants, researchers found that pornography consumption may significantly help a person's sexual gratification in their romantic relationships. However, the degree to which participants felt improvement was depending on the person's sexual confidence and sexual compulsivity. So have y'all ever watched porn with your partner?
So you ladies first.
Well, y'all know me. I don't watch porn with my partner. It's what it is. It don't matter.
Ladies first.
I have back in the day.
Back in the day, should be the disclaimer for the show.
Huh?
Hi.
Back in the day should be the disclaimer for the show.
Well, I ain't got no person right now, but when I had a person, it wasn't back in the day. It was recent.
Go ahead, Melinda.
Wait a minute. What'd she say?
All right, don't try to deflect. Fat goddess. Ladies first.
No, I'm saying it wasn't associated with social media. It was back in the day before social media that we watched porn together.
Okay, yeah. Back when you go buy them off the street.
And then had after porn activities that were associated with the porn that we viewed.
Okay. So it's warm in here. Turn my air on. Look. As you all know, Floyd Saint-Paul does not watch porn. Yeah. I just don't. It's desensitized. I have watched porn in my life. Like when I was a shorty, back when they had the squiggly lines, you try to watch the squiggly line. So my mom and them had on TV, and it was this porn came on called Cinderella. And it was the porn version of Cinderella, and she had a snapping vajayjay. And so when she is asleep with people, it'll go chirp.
And I remember you telling us about this. I went and found the little part.
Right, it's a movement. So I'm gonna fast forward to when doing with the partner. So I never watched porn with nobody because I'm not into porn. I don't know how to explain this in a better way. She must got we done muted. She done muted us in there.
Yeah, she has. She talking to somebody that came in the room.
I heard the little voice. I ain't want to distort the ute, but I ain't never watched no porn with nobody because that's not my thing. I've always been an explorative type of brother. Like you just find your way as you go and you do things. Because I got a very vivid imagination, so probably what they doing on there, I probably already know anyway. But what was I gonna say to that? No, I never watched porn with my partner. I never watched porn like that anyway. This cable thing, that's irrelevant. I got porn on here. I don't even watch it.
I don't really watch those.
That's not my thing. I just see, for me, you know what turned me on, and I hope I ain't saying, well, what the hell? I'm grown. I can say what I want on the show. Goddamn. I don't take this the wrong way, nobody in the world, but I don't like porn. There are a lot of men out here. If they interested in a certain person, they would rather you send them pictures of yourself. Mm-hmm. That's the turn on. Like, if I'm dating somebody or I'm with somebody, I want to see pictures of you. I don't want to see nobody else fucking. I want to look at myself. If I'm gonna do some porn, I'm gonna record myself, and we can go back and watch ourselves. I can be like, boy, I put this. You know,
that would be a comedy show, because I'd be like, look at your face, look at
I would have to video myself. Now, I'm all for videoing myself, but I would rather have a woman that I'm with or dating send me provocative pictures of herself. And I'm not one of those brothers that's gonna share, because I don't believe in that. Like, what the fuck I look like? Someone, look, dog, look at this. Nigga, I beat your ass. I'm about to show you nothing. Are you crazy as hell? So I would rather a person send me pictures of themselves. That's gonna turn me on, instead of me watching Janet Jack Me and Bocephus and Bang Brothers Part 56.
Well, I mean, you can do both. And Cuts by J Baby said that they love porn.
Welcome, Cuts by J Baby.
That's my sis in Maryland.
Huh?
That's my little sister in Maryland.
Okay, J Baby. J Baby. She a barber?
She's a master barber.
Okay. She been doing it for 10 years?
I don't know. I just said
Master Barber's been doing it for 10 years.
I know you a barber too.
Master Barber. It's always good to have a lady barbers. J Baby. I like that. Cuts by J Baby. She said she loves porn. I don't. I just can't do porn.
I don't seek it, but if the person that I'm with says that they want to
you'll freak it.
I'll watch it.
You don't seek it, but you're freaking.
I'd rather make my own porn.
So for me, porns are comical, right? Because they're usually like a weird storyline. Like, they start off, somebody come in the office and she's like, here's your coffee, Mr. Such and Such. And then some kind of way, some papers fall on the floor and she bend over. And then all of a sudden he bam, 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 bam,
Would you like some cream in your coffee, Ebony?
Exactly, yeah. And then she's like, no, but you can cream on my face. Oh,
I'm sorry. Porn music. I do like the porn music, but not the porn movies. Porn music is funny. Yeah.
Oh my god!
It's all like a weird comical like storyline, or somebody is serving pizza and the pizza man come to deliver, but he got more than pizza.
I need you to be a porn commentator.
Would you like some jizz on your pineapple and ham pizza?
She said, porn is fantastic.
We get the point, J Baby. We have a clear understanding of your love of porn.
Kelly, give me one more scenario.
J Baby says she like to make it. She like to watch it. She says she just it's a commercial sound like
I like to make it. I like to watch it. Yes.
Well, you just sound like a Kool-Aid. I make porno for my family. I make picture after picture. And
I got pizza.
All right there, J Baby.
Okay.
Making some babies around here. All that porn.
Oh my god.
It's funny. She's funny.
Fool said the pizza man come, but he's got love that pizza.
Would you like some jizz on your vegetarian pizza?
Oh gosh.
He's like, the plumber comes in and he's like, you have a clogged pipe? I can unclog it for you.
Stop it. Move on. Oh my god.
Well, that was it. That's all that I had.
Well,
why does it go so far away from the topic again?
This is social media. This is social media. How it enhances sexual satisfaction, and one of the examples was the pornography. And we have our views. Some of us like to make it, watch it, think it's fantastic, love it, taste it.
Listen.
Porn by J Baby in this one.
Oh God. Oh my God. Oh my God.
She gonna
I ain't mad at her. Appreciate your candor.
Ooh, she is.
I gotta make my own though. I'll make my own Floyd God and double pump.
So my fear with that, right, is if you make it, what are you putting it on? And what if it gets exposed? I don't want my body all over the internet.
Cause
ain't nobody got no recorder no more.
Shit, I do. A Sony.
Do you really still work?
With the little
car, the recorder or the CDs.
And be having it sitting right up in the corner, right at a good view. And I got a big old mirror too that sits, so I can just run it on the mirror. Sit it on the table so it hit the mirror. I got the big old full body mirror.
I can't stop laughing.
With the red light. So if I want to make something, I just gotta make my own music. Gotta make my own music.
Listen, I can't with y'all. You got a clock.
I like Barry White. Live on doing it.
It's so funny. It's so true. Oh my God.
Would you like
acting in porn is horrible.
Would you like some extra sauce on your pizza? Sure, I would, Barry. Ding
dong. Avon calling. How are you? Is your wife at home? No. Can I come in for a minute so you can get some stuff for her? Sure. Well, she likes lotions. Do you want me to apply it to you?
Right. She don't put it nowhere else. She goes straight for your zipper. And it's face lotion, but she done went down style. And she gonna finish with the facial.
So J Baby said they are very entertaining, but I always fall down rabbit holes and end up watching females pegging, and it always goes left when I'm watching without a goal in mind.
Okay.
Whoa.
Ooh.
She said she took her glasses off.
Okay, so listen here. Apparently, I do not have a PhD in pornography.
Uh-huh.
I don't even want to discuss the she-bell shit. I'm cool. But what the fuck is pegging? Peggy Bundy?
When the woman straps up and
gets the man.
But they say that the male says that he's straight. He just likes for his prostate to be tickled.
Yeah. You want a little peg?
Hell the fuck no. That nigga gay. Any man who let a woman put something on her and penetrate him, he is gay.
It's a lot of couples that are straight, male-female couples that are on social media talking about them and liking pegging.
It's called a beard. It's called being a beard. That's what that's
still working.
Beard. That's a beard. That's a beard. That's what that is.
What's a beard?
A beard is like Oprah and Stedman, like both of them gay, but they pretend they straight. It's called a beard. Yeah.
Well,
ain't no way, man. No, hey, look. I don't even want. That's some nasty shit. Ain't no such a girl stick a rooster in your head.
Well, you do know that a prostate ejaculation is very fast and hard and pure for a male.
Okay, guess what? I don't need no prostradial stimulation. I ejaculate pretty good the regular way. friction, tight walls, and everything. I do not need nobody putting nothing in my butt. My stuff say exit. It don't say detour. It don't say this way. It don't say none of that.
Well,
now
Jackie said, I had no idea what pegging was. This is becoming very educated.
You just using words. You just who is PC?
PC is
I guess.
Welcome, PC.
Maybe PC stands for pegging commercial.
No, they're politically correct.
Look at Floyd's face.
Pegging and Piranha.
Floyd, can you see your own face? Like your expression?
Yeah, I'm just Princetta. Hello, Princetta.
Oh, that's Princetta. Hey,
Princetta. Oh, that's y'all
my sisters.
Okay, right on.
J Baby got the chat jumping.
Hey, bro. J Baby got the chat jumping. You just got to make sure you don't land on the wrong shit.
Well, because that took a left turn quickly.
Yes, it did.
I'm talking about Snagglepuss stage left even. Like, that is crazy. You know what?
Wait a minute. Now, let's, in all seriousness, now, I'm going to quit laughing and crying at y'all. Why can't a man want to be pegged and still be considered straight? He just wants his prostate tickled.
If you don't get the fuck up out of here, that's just like a dude going to jail, having sex in jail, then come home talking about he prison gay. No, nigga, you 24/7 gay.
That's not the same.
It is the same. If you penetrate your gluteus maximus and you are a man, unless you are getting a colonic prostate exam or what's that other thing? Catheter. What is it for? Not catheter. What is it? Not the other thing start with a C. It's a
not sure.
Whatever.
The catheter will go through your
medical. You should not be susceptible. How about that? If it ain't medical, you should not be susceptible. How about that? Ain't no damn way.
Everybody's laughing.
Kool-Aid, they tripping out here, dog.
They said, Look,
I think
listen,
J Baby said, what about cuckolds?
I don't even know what that is, but Stilo the song, you talking household is hot. You talking
what
about that
song? The hell did I show up to? DC said, so
what the fuck is the cuckold?
Wait a minute. Tell them again, Slim. Listen.
Damn.
Hey, Damon, listen. What is a cuckold?
I don't know what that is.
Some people just trisexual.
Try any damn thing. That's a damn shame. What is a cuckold?
I can't stop crying. Listen, sis, what is a cuckold? We need your response because we don't know.
That's about J Baby, freak of the week. What is a cuckold? You're bringing this shit up.
It says, if his wife has a sexual relationship with another man, but he's aware.
What kind of sucker shit is that?
Wait.
Some people like to watch.
Yeah.
I'm gonna watch another nigga nail my lady?
Yes.
You a
Okay.
Kool-Aid said, man, I'm gonna start this show from the beginning. It didn't start like this, Kool-Aid. It did not start like this.
It did not. This has gone completely. It always does.
What kind of man sit back and say, hey, Barry, why don't you go nail my wife at lunch?
Sometimes it's a man who has erectile issues.
Yes.
And they want to make sure that their woman is sexually pleased.
I will put a splint on my rooster, goddammit, before I let another motherfucker hit my old lady.
In front of you, or just what if it's not in
general? What the fuck?
He said a splint. She's gonna get splinters.
Well, deal with it.
I bet J Baby started out.
Who is that? 48B Love. That's called murder trial.
Listen, right?
She do it behind your back. What is going on?
Okay, dig this here. Dig this here. I didn't know all that shit be going on.
You know now, don't you?
That's some straight
Lord,
bullshit. That's some bullshit. You got
now some of this is you know, they've watched social media and seen some things and tried some things. So it does kind of circle back to what we're talking about.
Well, I thank God that my feed is just full of food, black power, big girls, and thick bitches. Because I don't have all that shit in my feed.
Y'all out here fubbing and schmurving.
You're fubbing and schmurving, and now you're pegging. Let's add pegging, because some of y'all
ain't no motherfucking pegging. The only peg I know about is Peggy motherfucking Bundy. I don't know shit about no motherfucking pegging.
Some of you men are pegging. Listen to me well. If you men wasn't out there pegging wouldn't exist. So all you peggers, come forward. All peggers come forward.
Here's a public service announcement from your boy Floyd Sampel, also known as Floyd God. If you know me, if you knew me, if you grew up with me, and you take it in your ass in any way, shape, form, or fashion, nigga, we ain't cool. Period. Ain't no motherfucking way. No way. And if you letting somebody else hit your girl while you watching, go kill yourself.
Wait a minute.
These are not the express views of Gotcha Podcast.
No, it is not.
Please don't.
Floyd God is emotional.
I mean, I'm sorry. Don't kill yourself. Go do something fucked up to yourself.
By the new terminology. Flubbing, smurving, and pegging.
You gonna sit there and let your girl.
She said that's Brian.
Oh, so he want to get personal up on here.
you gonna
Peggy Bundy.
Peggy Bundy.
You damn right. Ow, that's the only Peggy Bundy I know.
Too late, y'all already been friends.
You gonna let your girl let's put this in some real perspective here.
Okay.
You're a grown man with a rooster. You gonna bend over like a woman and let your girl put a strap-on rooster on and hit you in your ass?
Because he wants his prostate tickled. We keep forgetting the main point.
No.
Definitely said her other phone died, so that's J Baby now, Jacqueline Walker.
Oh God, what the hell is a rooster?
well, we call rooster the penis. The
oh God,
cockle-doodle-doo. Cockle-doodle-doo. We have a different slang and terminology. My point is this: you gonna let somebody put a fake rooster on and hit you in the ass? I don't care about no tickling, no prostrate, back gate, none of that. No, man.
Well, maybe they had the prostate tickled during the exam and was like, "Hey, I want that feeling again."
You done let the doctor turn you out? You're mine.
She said some men like getting their salads tossed too.
Oh,
that's some sick ass.
I ain't
shit.
tossing no salad.
I'm not tossing or pegging.
And I'm gonna tell you something else. It's not, ain't tossing the salad with a lady lick your booty. I think I know that one. Right? Okay, let me tell you something. Let me tell you something about that. You stick your tongue in my ass, I'll never kiss you again in life. And I clean my ass. I clean it. But you should not be sticking your tongue in somebody's ass. That no. Now y'all want to do the oral sex and all that. Okay, I get it. Okay, that's fine. But once you start sticking your tongue in assholes and shit, this is some bullshit.
That's a big no.
That's some bullshit. For the licking ass.
Yes. Wait.
And then I hear dudes talking about eating like a bag of groceries. Nigga! You shitty mouth motherfucker.
That's why some of their breaths don't smell all the way right. A little tart.
Oh, now let me say this.
What?
Negroes is out here licking and eating booties, and they're hiding it like they did back in the day when they hid licking and eating coochies.
Mm-hmm.
The booty is the new coochie.
Yeah, because they ask.
Trust and believe.
I'd be like, no, don't do that.
So don't be surprised if a woman be like, "You lick booty, Floyd God."
She not gonna say that. She gonna be like, "Do you eat it like groceries?"
Jeez, hey, eat that booty
And I'm
like
gonna say, yeah, bitch, from Kroger. My groceries come from Kroger and Publix. And
What if
Whole
it's a
Foods.
little person, Floyd? She has a
I
little
wouldn't
booty.
give a damn. That don't mean nothing. Like no bruise change because I like little people.
She gonna say that's just some high class groceries that you see.
Yes.
Well, guess what? Then I'll starve it.
You're not gonna do it.
No, I'm not gonna stick my tongue in nobody's
They said not the new Gucci.
I'm trying to tell y'all what I know.
Just on the first date. Listen, they don't even be the made it to the
Tell
date.
them,
They be
tell them,
asking.
tell them, give them that real deal
Listen,
up on this podcast here.
I used to be right.
Come on, sis.
Look, I used to go out, right? When I used to go out back home, and I would see dudes, and I used to have issues. We were the dress dudes. You see the dude in the bar or something, he go look at the lady, and the lady give him eye contact. This motherfucker do this shit. No. Nigga, you don't even know her. Like, come on, dog. Come on, fam. You just ready to just get your mouth up like that. You don't know what's going on down there.
Nothing.
She might got Cryptochronica in that mother. You don't know.
He said, you lying.
What that mean? What?
She said, oh my God, I'm screaming. Y'all are hilarious.
This mind's crazy as hell, man. Ain't no motherfucker.
Listen. Listen, if you're dating in 2022, there's gonna be some pegging and there's gonna be some salads tossed and some booties licked. Booties are being licked.
Well, I ain't licking them, and I ain't letting nobody lick mine.
And you gotta, up your dating game.
Oh, wait. Okay. I got something about to come through because I had to go on my thing and undo them. So let's see.
Yes, honey.
We done went from.
Said that's how you know to get her inside and out. Good vibe.
Fuck out of here. The fuck out of here.
Whoa.
What is that? Is that a mushroom?
Oh.
Where?
The emoji.
No, that's her blowing out steam, like,
See, I don't be knowing about all these emojis. That's why I don't be using that shit, because I be seeing weird shit. Just like people be dying and shit, and they use this emoji. This don't mean pray, you dumb motherfuckers. This is high five, goofies. Y'all high five and then Ray to die.
No, that's two of the same hand. I mean, that's two people's two hands. You do pray
this
like that.
High five. Go look it up. This is high five. You can look it up. This is not praying.
So that's black people is praying.
When people be like Ray died,
praying hands.
It's not. Go look that shit up.
Oh, what's the we don't care what it says. That's what we use it for.
I don't mess with all the emojis because I don't be knowing what the fuck that shit mean. So I don't want to get caught up in the rap.
You want me to show you the pegging one so you don't use it?
No, I don't fucking. I peg it, whatever the fuck it is. I know I ain't gonna use it. I use smiley faces.
Oh, that pegging is too funny.
So, Kool-Aid said he better get a bidet to tickle that prostate. You don't know about nothing at this point. What kind of sex is acceptable? Whatever kind you like, that's good for you and yours.
Whatever works for you. Whatever works for you. I just don't participate.
Wait a minute.
It's called fisting.
Don't they do something with this?
You ain't got a chance. You ain't got a chance going up in no woman after she been doing the fisting. You ain't got a chance, bro. That motherfucker look like you ain't got a chance. Motherfucker, the karate. You ain't got a chance, bro. You gonna fall right in that motherfucker. Ain't no chance.
Yes,
I
seen some shit about that fisting because I used to be around the white folk. That was some weird shit.
Oh, that's the upside down pickle.
What? What is that?
The upside down pickle
tickle. What is
that?
I guess the fisting.
Upside down.
Man, that's a motherfucker really beating your shit up. Like
It's like throwing a hot dog down the hallway.
You ain't never lied after you to put a whole fist in that motherfucker.
Not if you got a little fist.
I don't have a little fist, goddammit. My hand.
Oh my God, this is amazing.
But what kind of kicks do you get out of throwing your fist up in the motherfucker? Is it like reverse childbirth? You put it back in the motherfucker? Like, what's going on? You put a fist in there. What does that do?
I mean, hey, listen, this is 2022.
This 2020 through, goddamn it. This is
oh Lord.
Ooh.
Not if you got a little fist.
Wow. I don't know what else to say.
It's nothing really we can say.
You gotta have a
horse, running horse, dog horse.
Or
what is that?
A donkey, a horse.
These motherfucking emojis. What the fuck is that? Mr. Ed? I don't know, man. Oh, okay. You got it. Well.
Oh, that's the only way you can touch your walls.
Oh, you gotta have one of them.
A horse penis. Okay. All right.
Okay, well, motherfucker, I ain't fucking with no bitch with a fist. Oh.
This has been very, very educational, as Jackie said.
I suppose.
This some bullshit. Niggas getting hit in the ass by shit strapped.
All of the men in the chat show a raise your hand emoji. So raise your hand emoji if you are licking and eating booty. Look at Floyd.
There you get the prayer.
Is that the praying hands or the high five?
He did the praying hands because it's two people. High five and pray Dave.
And pray Dave. He raised.
What is that shit?
High five.
Oh, okay. I guess he's saying he's.
B, I'm done with you. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I'm watching B little raise his hand.
All you motherfuckers that getting your asshole late, you're gonna be wearing the pins in 20 years because your hole gonna be fucked up. Just like niggas who wear tight ass jeans, you're gonna have prostate troubles in 20 years and tight ass pants on.
Oh gosh.
Fucking your rooster up.
Like groceries. Okay, Brian. He raised his hand. Y'all know it's like groceries.
We don't
express our sexual activities on social media. No smurfing. No smurfing.
Well, look, apparently some of these people are on the shitty ship.
Well, she said, sign me up for the depend.
Wow.
I can't.
Wow. Jay baby, you gonna be wearing the pins like a baby, goddamn.
That's where your groceries came from.
Them motherfuckers late.
So you get more bang for your buck.
Oh, damn, my ear.
Yeah. Gee.
Who came up with this topic?
You
did.
Yeah.
For those of you that arrived late, the topic was the social media negatively affect your relationship. And so we kind of went from
he said she got a big ass, so she needs super with
wings. Whoa, and whoa.
I'm not playing emoji Jeopardy with you.
Thank you, because I don't know what none of that look. I don't know. That motherfucker.
Oh my God.
Wait.
All that goofy shit.
Sis, is Brian talking about your butt?
Apparently so.
Whoa.
She said, listen, the way men out here eating ass, I need the pins in bulk.
You know what? Look, let me tell you something. When I used to smoke weed, I ain't smoked weed in almost 2 years now. When I used to smoke weed, I never used to smoke with people because a motherfucker say you never know what a motherfucker do with their mouth. And that's why I would not smoke with a motherfucker because I didn't know. And I thank God I don't smoke weed no more. But if I did, I would keep it solo. Because you booty-looking motherfuckers won't be putting no feces on my weed. But I don't smoke no more. Thank God I don't smoke no more. Thank you, God.
It's the face.
It's the face.
Elohim, Allah, thank you. I do not smoke the weed no more. I don't have no desire for that shit. Thank you. Man, shit.
30.
I bet.
Right, 48 B love.
Oh,
No,
booty
no,
emoji.
No.
He said no.
Booty emoji. No. Wow.
Oh.
Wow.
Oh boy.
Let a motherfucker push it. I can't believe this shit. It's just like when I went back home, me and my homeboy Nuke was walking around 79th, right? And we ran into these stud bras, and they had strap-ons on outside their short. They were just walking around with strap-ons.
Oh wow.
And I was like, God damn, what's going on with you?
He said, go smoke and eat that ass.
No, I don't smoke, fam. You go right ahead, though. You go right ahead, bro. You go ahead. Get full, nigga. Get full, nigga.
What is the world coming to?
God bless you.
He said, God bless you.
God bless you. God damn.
Oh my God.
You
Oh
ever saw the
my
movie
God.
Human Centipede?
Woo.
You ever saw the movie Human Centipede?
Huh?
She said, I'm on the way, B. She on the way.
Cut.
Gotta ships, making booty eating connections every day.
Oh, God. Huh?
This has become a shitty podcast.
Ooh, I'm fat. I don't feel full. No.
Get full.
Oh,
Wow, bro. All right. Pot belly full of shit.
She on the way.
I have seen one and two.
Right, I seen 1, 2, and 3. So if y'all want to know what eating the booty look like, watch Human Centipede. That's some
No,
sick
thank
ass
you.
shit.
Okay.
Hey, I can't believe that shit.
Well, do we have a way to close this out? Cause
well, it's time for I love you.
I don't have anything.
Wait.
No,
wait. You gotta say are all hearts and minds, and I guess in this episode, asses clear. The fuck?
You say you don't have no I love you, but
I can't. I can't
Let's
even.
not use the word but. I love you, however, motherfucker.
They still numbing.
That's a lot of ass eating.
Dang.
Oh.
We will now be changing the segment to I love you, however.
Well, since she don't got one, we'd have had enough butts tonight.
Yes. Oh my gosh.
And apparently Brian is about to get
amazing.
So are all hearts and minds clear? And in the words Floyd God asks. Yes.
Hey, mine is, man. I can't stop laughing and crying.
All right. Well, that concludes our show for the evening. Thank you all for joining us as we do the best to give you the content you deserve. Feel free to keep the conversation going below. And we do look at the comments and also read and respond. Oh, he's about to get lucky tonight. Yes, make a connection on the ship. Ow! Again, thank you for watching. If you have not, make sure to thumbs up this video, tell a friend, like, share, and click or bang the notification bell. See you next week on Goddess Ships, because every ship matters.
Apparently, all shits and ships are not the same.
And life is lived on ships.
Not shits, but ships. I would throw up the black fist, but it looked too much like feces.
She said me that said the after party.
By yourself, baby. You're by yourself.
Good night.
Oh, God.